So many strangers.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors! Test your wits and courage in a brand new card.
Trade honors the three.
Why would you say that?
Right now, I'm leaving the room.
That's not very nice, Mrs. Julia.
I hate something.
Got stuff researching, so I'm working on it a little bit.
What does security mean?
I found all these heavy sets. I kept going, what's a thistle? What? Big apples, yes. that some of that stuff that I did, they didn't.
How's Halal?
This is a great area for harvesting.
I don't like the way the mountain rumbles these days. We're headed to Sadrith Mora, if that's where you'd like to go. Just decide quick. I want to sail on the next tide. I was planning on sailing to Sadrith Mora next, but I don't mind taking you to an Alliance capital. Trade is always good in the capitals.
Oh, we going to the capital, yeah. So they ain't no extra job.
You're the mortal adventurer the Dread Lady seeks. I assumed you'd be, well, taller. Still, my mistress knows best. I bring you a message from Lyranth, the lovely and powerful Dremora. Hear the words her prophet speaks, and be enthralled. The Dread Lady requires a mortal's perspective. She finds the situation merely curious, but says it has apocalyptic consequences for our plane of existence. Congratulations, mortal. She has chosen you, and she promises compensation if you survive. Calm, I suppose. But I have faith in Lyranth, and she seems to have faith in you. I'll mark the destination on your map. Plus, I secured transportation. The regal, sweet daffodil. Oh, and take this pendant. You'll need it when you get there. Sweet daffodil will whisk you directly to the location. Once there, you must get past the creatures that roam the place to find Lyranth's hidden lair. The pendant will alert you when the time comes to use it. Then, just follow the trail of energy. Isn't it obvious? The pendant contains an Epiphany blood ruby. It tingles when it senses residual portal magic. Use it, and it will lead you to Lyran's Slayer. How ironic. She chose you to assist her. Not her prophet, but you. A heathen adventurer.
That was easy.
Blade. Remove the blade. Damn enchanted blade. I'll need to figure out how they were able to use it to trap me. But first, we need to talk. I sense you carry the pendant I gave my mortal servant. Yes. You are the one I instructed her to find and send to me. If only you had arrived but a few moments earlier, you wouldn't have had to pull that blade from my chest. Must I say it? That the great and powerful Lyranth had a lapse in judgment? That she failed to examine her surroundings before she opened the portal to her hidden lair? Very well. I erred, ever so slightly, and the Waking Flame took advantage. The Order of the Waking Flame, to be precise.
Followers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Prince of Destruction. 2 of the cultists followed me into the portal and surprised me. I wounded one, but the other incapacitated me with that enchanted blade. Quite the opposite. The blade carries a unique enchantment I've never encountered before. It paralyzed me. Gave them the time they needed to portal in others and ransack the place. Quickly, check my coffer. Make sure the velvet pouch is still safe. It's what the velvet pouch contains that matters. I'm still attempting to ascertain its purpose, but since the Dagonists want it, it must be important. My coffer rests on the nearby pedestal. Check on it while I examine this accursed blade. It's gone, isn't it? Search the rest of my lair. Find the cultist I wounded before the blade brought me low.
Come and take us!
I knew I delivered a killing blow. Surprised he made it this far before collapsing. Search the body and retrieve my stolen item. Show me what you found, mortal. Well, little mortal? Did you recover the item that maggot stole from my coffer? Was it in one of his pockets, as I suspected? Let me see that. This letter names the maggot I killed. Devastator Rulin. And it mentions Greenshade. I wonder what they're doing in that miserable place. Indeed. My relic. When I learned that the cult wanted it, I decided to acquire it before they could. I covered my tracks, but apparently not well enough. There isn't much to tell. I have yet to determine the relic's purpose or function. I was just preparing to study it when the cult invaded my lair. No matter. The letter tells us where to find the Dagonists. I'll open a portal. I shall never get used to Nirn's smell. Come, mortal. We have plans to discuss. So much greenery and animal life. How do you mortals stand it? Never mind. Rhetorical question. Let us go deal with the Dagonists and retrieve the relic they took from my lair. The note you discovered contains the answer. Where Umbrage creeps. It can only refer to one place in this region. Shadow's Crawl. I have no doubt we'll find the Dagonists near there. The Dagonists use portal magic. I can smell its residue on the air. The pendant that Rogatina gave you. It can be used to follow traces of portal magic in the area. Right here. Simply use the pendant and follow the trail of the residual magic. Then use it again once the trail turns cold. We must retrieve the relic they stole from me. I shall pursue my own investigation and meet you once we locate the cultists.
The day is ours. How did she overcome the blade?
Never mind that. Get in, and I'll close the portal.
I don't think so. A simple spell will keep the portal open. Mortal, this way. A cave? I expected the cult to have better taste. Let's look around. I expected Dagon's bootlickers to have grander accommodations than a simple cave. Look around and find my relic, mortal. I assume this cave serves as a base for the Waking Flame. Not very impressive, truth be told. Come, let us find whatever hole those cultists used to store their valuables. I want the relic back in my possession before the next Clanfear cause. Search the area. Leave no stone unturned. We must retrieve the relic they stole from me. I hear voices up ahead. It must be the cultists.
Circle around!
The Daedrats. No better than Daedrats hiding in the bowels of
We're
these
almost
caves.
done here. Then on to oblivion to see the cat. We're almost done here.
To war!
To the side! Capturing more.
Coming here was a mistake, Liren. Disaster is relentless!
Finally. Search the camp and find my relic, little mortal. Curious drawings. Definitely mechanical. But what was that about transforming Daedra? Intriguing. Well done, mortal. You found my relic. Give it to me. So this sister... A letter that this Sister Seldina had the audacity to order the cultists to steal my relic. And she gave them the damn blade that incapacitated me. She calls the relic a portal key. Claims it leads to some sort of base in Oblivion. Yes, from which they plan to unleash disasters upon your world. I suspect it has something to do with these schematics. A diagram for some sort of device they call the Cataclysm. It has some purpose regarding Daedric transformation. Intriguing.
Attack!
My minion had better have completed the preparations I assigned her. Come.
Mistress, the adventurer approaches.
We got lucky, little mortal. The letter we found indicated that Sister Seldina wanted the portal key brought to her after the cultists recovered it. For whatever reason, that didn't happen. Perhaps they were waiting for Devastator Rulin to return. Yes, and whose corpse now rests before us. He will serve my purpose as well, I think. Time enough for that later. For now, take this. I understand that your kind expects such treats after performing clever tricks for your betters. Questions about the Order of the Waking Flame still linger, little mortal, and the danger posed to your plane of existence hasn't abated. We can still help each other if you are willing. Before we make use of the portal key, we must complete our own preparations. Then we can find the cult's base in Oblivion and determine their plans for the Cataclysm. You must acquire the root of a Fluster fume plant and a tincture of befuddlement. The relic opens a portal to Oblivion, most likely the Deadlands. Regardless, we can't just stroll in and expect them to reveal their plans. I'll use those items to create a potion to fool them. It will make you appear to be the corpse lying here. Fluster fume plants grow nearby, southeast in the caves of Camp Bushnikbar. As for the tincture of befuddlement, I believe Orion the alchemist may have one at the outpost south of Bramblebreach. Return here when you have acquired both. No, it will make you look like the dead cultist when he was still among the living. That's the intent, anyway. I am not much of an alchemist, but I believe I can make this work. Mortal flesh is much more malleable than you would imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause right here. I'm gonna be back on in a little bit, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and then I'm gonna get back to this, man. I'm enjoying this Elder Scroll So y'all gonna catch me on the next live stream, man. I'm coming back on, y'all. Don't worry.